Hello and welcome to this video on the Balanced Scorecard, part of a series of Best in Show videos on dynamic performance management. My name is Cam Scoley and I will be your video guide in this series. Dynamic performance management is a simple and cost-effective approach to getting people and processes to perform where it counts the most. This is critical in achieving objectives, both financial and non-financial. This video will focus on a couple of important aspects of the Balanced Scorecard. Most people are already familiar with this management tool, so this video is focused mostly on practical application. The two areas we will cover are how performance will improve quickly with a Balanced Scorecard and the mechanics of implementing a Balanced Scorecard. At this point, I want to stress the fact that recent business research shows that more than 50% of the work done by the average employee is not tied to strategic objectives. In other words, more than half of the business work done is non-value adding. That certainly isn't good for performance and helps explain the chronic lackluster results experienced by many organizations. The Balanced Scorecard can help remedy this. To demonstrate this, let's take a look at strategy execution from one viewpoint. First, we formulate strategy using strategy mapping or some other mechanism. Then tactics are deployed based on what people think needs to be done to fulfill the strategy. And that leads to desired outcomes. Happy customers, happy employees, happy stakeholders. The common problem with this sequence is the tactics deployed have not been linked to the strategy. People guess at what needs to be done in a haphazard fashion. This causes a break in the flow, which makes the desired outcomes much tougher to realize. What it boils down to is that employees can't, and nor should they be expected to, translate strategy into operational tactics. But if we have measures to accompany strategic objectives, a spotlight is put on business factors that mean the most. You remember that saying, what gets measured gets done. By adding the right measures and holding people accountable for results will help employees connect the dots between strategic objectives and their role. Let's have a look now at a Balanced Scorecard at the highest level, the summary level. I want to draw your attention to the columns in each perspective. First are the objectives. Every organization has objectives. The key here is to ensure a well-rounded, comprehensive set of objectives. I recommend strategy mapping to ensure this. To accompany the objectives, we need a solid set of indicators that provide insight on actual performance. So while objectives answer the question, what do we want to accomplish? Measures help to answer the question, have we actually accomplished it? A good set of measures is critical to an effective Balanced Scorecard. This summary level is just the start of Balanced Scorecarding. Okay, now let's have a more detailed look at the customer perspective so I can demonstrate the other key building blocks of a Balanced Scorecard. Each perspective will have its own detailed table that looks like this one. It should have a weight for each objective to indicate the importance of each objective relative to each other. I use a ranking system with clients for weightings. The next level of added detail are specific targets for each objective. By target here, the definition I like to use is actual results that we would be pleased with. Not extremely pleased, but not disappointed either. So for example, with the first objective, if we achieved an actual 22% market share, by definition, we would be pleased with that result. Stretch targets, then, can be defined as results that we would be thrilled about. People worked hard and things came together nicely. We are extremely pleased with these results. So this would be a 24% market share from the example here. Now let's assume that you have built a solid Balanced Scorecard. Eventually, the fiscal period will end and it becomes time to put in actual data. So a column for actuals is created. In another video, I'm going to discuss the scoring and interpretation of the Balanced Scorecard. In the meantime, I hope you better understand that the Balanced Scorecard puts a spotlight on the things that matter most. I hope you found this video to be a useful look at the balanced scorecard. An effective exercise to build a balanced scorecard can help organizations execute on its strategy, reaching higher and higher levels of performance. Building a balanced scorecard isn't necessarily easy. However, by breaking it down into manageable components, organizations can employ and therefore reap all the benefits of this valuable management tool. If you would like more information, please don't hesitate to email me at cscoley@outlook.com or to call me at 416-209-0704. Thank you for watching, and please look for the other videos that are part of this series. I wish you best success in your quest to improve performance and better manage performance.